Hello fellow crafters,
Hi.
Welcome back to our channel. Today is a very special video. We are going to be doing a DIY Father's Day themed video today, and today I have a special helper with me. This is Blake, and he is going to help me make a candle for his dad for Father's Day. Does that sound like a good idea, Blake?
Mm-hmm.
So we've got all of our supplies together. I'm going to be using the Millennium Soy Wax today. So I've already measured out the amount of wax that I need. We're going to be putting our candle into our 8-ounce Madison jars. And then we have our wood lids that we're going to put as our lid. And what's really great about these, working with kids, is that they're raw wood. So I'm going to let Blake paint this and personalize it so that it's something special just for his dad. Does that sound like a good idea, Blake?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to use that. We have the HTP 105 wicks that we're going to be putting in the candle with, of course, our Stickum so that it sticks in there nice and nice and tight. Yes. And then we have a caution label we're going to put on so that it has the proper burning instructions on it. And then I've picked 2 fragrances and 2 dye colors. So I'm going to let Blake pick the one that we're going to use for his daddy's candle. So here we go. I have Summer Storm. Do you want to smell it? Okay, so that's Summer Storm. Smells nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then I have Amber and Driftwood. Which one do you like better? Summer Storm or Amber and Driftwood?
I want that one.
You want Summer Storm? Yeah. That's a good choice. I love Summer Storm. So we're going to use Summer Storm, and then I have blue dye and black dye. Would you like to make the candle blue or black, or would you like to mix and do a bit of both?
This one.
You want blue?
And this?
You want to do both?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to mix some black and blue for our Summer Storm, which is kind of perfect for a summer storm because clouds are kind of like a bluish gray, so that's perfect. So we are going to be using the double boiler method, to melt our wax. So we are going to do that now, and then we'll be back to finish making our candle. Okay, so we've finished melting our wax. Now, I didn't mention before, but you definitely want to, if you're doing this with kids, you definitely want the adult to be the one who's going to work with the heat to melt the wax, because little ones, we don't want to get their hands burned, right, Blake?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Mommy handled the heat, and we've got our wax all melted, and now we are ready. We have 8 ounces of wax in here for our 8-ounce jar. So that means we're only going to need to use half of this 30 ml bottle of Summer Storm. So I'm going to pour out 15 mils or half an ounce into our measuring cup. And do you want to pour it into the wax?
Yeah.
Okay, just be very careful. Very careful. Good job. All right. Would you like to stir it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get up.
All right. Now you got to stir it very slowly because we don't want to slop it, right? We don't want to spill it.
No.
Very good, Blake. Get it all mixed in there. Now the Millennium wax that we used, it recommends that you heat the wax to 160, which we did, and then add your fragrance as soon as you've removed it from the heat, so that we've done that as well. All right. It looks like it's all mixed in there well, doesn't it, Blake?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now what we're gonna do is add our dye. So how many drops of blue do you think we should put in? How many drops?
This one.
Yeah, tell me, how many drops? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
You want 3 drops of blue?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, how many drops of the black should we do? Maybe just one?
I'll do it.
You want to do it? Well, oh, oops, we got a little bit of dye on our fingers. We'll have to clean that off. Don't touch any stuff. We'll just do one of the black. All right, let's get your hands washed. Okay, so it's best for the adults to do the dye too, because we don't want to get dye everywhere, right, Blake?
No.
Now, but we got your fingers all cleaned up. So now do you want to stir this nice and slowly?
Okay.
You're doing a great job. So while you're doing that, I'm going to put our HTP 105 wick onto the stickum. And then I'm gonna lower that down. Oh, let's just make sure we got it all off the bottom too, because the dye sinks down to the bottom.
I'll do
So
that.
we'll make sure you want to do that. Well, you can help me.
Okay.
All right, I think we've got that nice and mixed in. So now we got to put our wick down into the middle of the jar. So do you want to hold the top and you can help me? And we'll put it down, right down into the middle. And then I'll give it a little press to make sure that it's in there tight. And then we're going to use our wick clip. And we're going to slide it through the hole and then slide it over so that our wick stands right up the middle, because we want our candle to burn right down the middle. And then we'll do one more little stir to make sure everything's mixed in. You want to do it? Okay, you do it. Good job. Okay, so now we're gonna pour our candle, okay? All right. So you wanna help me? You wanna hold the bottom part of the handle?
Yeah.
Okay. Careful not to touch the pot part because it's hot. And we'll pour. Pour and pour and pour. All right. Good job. So now we have to wait and let that set. But in the meantime, why don't you decorate the lid for Daddy? How does that sound?
Good.
All right. So we'll be back to show you the finished product of Blake's dad's Father's Day candle. All right, so we're back and our candle is all set now, isn't it, Blake? Look how great your candle looks. So mixing the black and the blue gave us a really nice smoky blue color, which goes perfectly with the Summer Storm scent that you picked for your daddy. So now we just need to finish our candle off with a safety caution label so that Daddy knows how to burn it safely. So do you want to stick it right here inside your lid? Perfect. So that will tell Daddy how to burn his candle safely. And then Blake did a really great job using his black and blue paint to paint up the lid for the candle. Do you want to push it on there?
Yeah.
Give it a good push. There you go. All right. So we made this candle for Blake's dad. Do you think Daddy's gonna like it?
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a great idea for something to give for your father for Father's Day, making a candle with your kids is a wonderful way to bond and make something special just for Dad. Okay, so if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel.